NBA prize picks for Thursday, December 21st. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. 2 straight days of 4-1. This time it's Jakob Pertl who sells out on us, but it's 2 straight days of 2x slips, an 8-2 run in terms of picks. Hit that like button, and let's see if we can go find some winners for today. This is the Proptimizer. Proptimizer is what we've been using. Compare prize pick line, sportsbook odds, and our projection model to find those plus EV plays. Play number 1, it's Deni Avdija. More than 0.5 3-pointers made. We just need him to make one. Line at minus 137 at Caesars, up around minus 130 at DraftKings and BetMGM. Our projection model has him at 0.77. He's made it 3-2. 3-2 in the last 5 games. He's made it 6 times in the last 10 games, and staying with that 60% trend, I think it's 9-6 over the last 15. DVP matchup here. He's taking on Portland. We are going to pick on Portland a little bit today. This is hashtag basketball. Sort by the small forward position. Go to 3-pointers made. I believe Portland was a very middle of the road matchup. Not best or worst defense in the league. Nothing to really scare me away in terms of DVP. Just realized I got through all my other setup for today, and I didn't actually queue up prize picks. So have it open now. It's a good little stall there. Pull up Deni Avdija. More than 0.5 3-pointers made in our first of a couple, I think, Wizards play today, which are a little bit scary, but that's where the math did point us. So that's play number 1. We want access to this tool, and so how easy it was to find a solid play. Your link down below with the code SNIPER20 gets you 20% off. It's under $30 a month. You get access to this tool, more plays in Discord. Come check it out. Play number 2, it's Daniel Gafford. More than 2.5 blocks plus steals. Another Wizard player. I told you they were coming. Lined at minus 135 at both BetMGM and Caesars, so solid there. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games, 7 of the last 10 games, and done 8-7 over the last 15. Still, though, pretty good form, especially this last 10 looks solid. Our projection model has him at 3.04. And let's go check on that matchup here against Portland. It's power forward position for blocks and steals. And as you can see, Portland allows, this is actually, if you work it out, 23rd. So in the league, which is, the 7th most steals per game allowed to the power forward position, and is even better on the block side, the 2nd most blocks per game allowed to the power forward position. So it sets up well for that prop. Let's head on over. Let's put in our second Wizard player of the day, Daniel Gafford. More than 2.5 blocks plus steals. Back to the tool. Hopefully back to find another winner here. Finally, we'll get away from the Wiz now. We'll go Jaren Jackson Jr., less than 6.5 rebounds. A projection model really likes this play, projecting him at just 4.88 rebounds. Line's pretty solid from pretty much minus 130 across the board. Caesar's a little bit lower, but minus 130, good odds for a 5 or 6 pick. He's been under 4 of the last 5 games, been under 8 of the last 10 games, and 67% of the time under in those last 15. So good odds, really good projection, really solid form as well. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the matchup against Indiana. Already on the power forward position, so that works out for us. We'll sort by rebounds here. And I believe Indiana should be that middle of the road matchup. There they are, Indiana. It works out to, I think it's the 12th fewest. So not a top 10 matchup. It's, again, it's right in the middle of the league here. Make sure I'm not crazy. Yep, 12th fewest. It's one of those where I'm going to more rely on all of this data, the solid odds, projection, and as long as Indiana's not giving up the most or the 5th most rebounds per game to the position, it's not enough to scare me away from all the good stuff we already covered. So let's go back to prize picks. Let's find Jaren Jackson Jr. and let's play less than 6.5 rebounds. Back to the tool. Look, there's a lot of games today, but not all the odds. I record these early in the morning are all populated right now. I think there's some stronger plays going to come up. The tool was updated live throughout the day. I'll do another run in the afternoon for the VIPs that I won't share anywhere else. So make sure you join the Discord, that link down below. I do think there'll be some stronger plays back in the day, but I got to fill out this 5-pick here for YouTube. So back to the whiz. More than 15.5 points plus rebounds for Tyus Jones. Projecting him at 17.21, solid projection. Line gets a little thin. As I mentioned, it is bumped to 16.5 on PointsBet, which is nice, but anywhere from -125 to -129. But again, as long as your line is more than -119 and you're playing 5s and 6s, you have some implied value against the sports book. Once you play 3s and 4s on Prizepicks, the math is not as good anymore. And that's just based on the payouts. So this is the points plus rebounds prop here. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games. He's been over 6 of the last 10, 8 and 7 over the last 15. He's averaging more than 16.6 really in all 5, 10, 15. We're looking for more than 15.5 points plus rebounds from Tyus Jones. Let's head on back to point guard position. See how Portland defends it. Again, kind of middle of the road in terms of points. Nothing I'm really going to get crazy about. Rebound position, same thing, just outside the middle. And there's a full play profile I'll recap here at the end. But again, DVP not enough to scare me away from this data. So we're going to go Tyus Jones more than 15.5 points plus rebounds. That's play number 4. Need to find one more play. And hopefully this doesn't happen while I'm recording, but because the tool is updated live for the day, this play is bouncing between the second and third page. Just is what it is. Coby White, more than 3.5 3-pointers made. Line -125 to the sports books. Projection model, those got him at 4.22. I like the projection. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games, over 7 of the last 10 games, and 73% of the time over that last 15. Got, I think, a pretty good matchup here against San Antonio. I think San Antonio gives up, I believe it was towards the top of the league. 1 second. No, it was a middle. Another middle of the road matchup here. There's 3-pointers made 14th in the league in terms of 3-pointers to the shooting guard position. But as a recap here, Coby White playing pretty well. Decent odds for a 5-pick. Let's go ahead and let's roll this as play number 5 for the day. Coby White, more than 3.5 3-pointers made. This is what we got. Let's check out. I teased it earlier. This is the full play profile for our recap. Deni's -137, good form, middle of the road. Daniel Gafford, pretty good DVP matchup here. As poor defense, Portland gives up a lot of steals and blocks to the power forward position. Jaren Jackson Jr., 10-5 over that last 15, middle of the road matchup. Tyus Jones, here's the play profile here. I think I might start doing these right after we do the play, but these are nice to have, and I've been using them on TikTok. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, you should go do that. It's Sniper Wins. And here's the Coby White play profile. Let's jump back over to Prizepicks. I'm not sure how helpful those were. Again, might save those for TikTok, but I had them up, wanted to show them today. 4-1 each of the last 2 days, 8-2 overall. Let's try and find the 10x. Here's the recap. Deni Avdija, more than 0.5 3-pointers made. Daniel Gafford, more than 2.5 blocks plus steals. Jaren Jackson Jr., less than 6.5 rebounds. Tyus Jones, more than 15.5 points plus rebounds. And Coby White, more than 3.5 3-pointers made. Lock that in right there. Whoever you're following, YouTube, wherever, they should be playing with you, showing the slips. Otherwise, why do you follow them? Money where your mouth is. That's just my little spiel for the day. So link down below, get access to the tool for your own play. It also comes with access to our Discord. Your code SNIPER20 is 20% off. I got deposit matches, all that good stuff down below. And here's a daily reminder that those of you who have been following along for a while have been waiting for. Whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.